EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Carr going to look to throw right away. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the...
To throw, it's Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara! And he's going to take this all the way home. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's McAllister to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Now, Minshew. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. And taken back in April, it's Brock Bowers. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Throwing is Minshew. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
He'll try and throw with Minshew. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes and breaking it.
On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's Williams on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. To the left side into the hands of Olave. To 2nd and 6. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Now a 2nd down throw from Carr. Goes down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. He'll get this out to his running back. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Carr now on 2nd down. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Carr to throw. To set the screen to the receiver, Wilson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive? And
no return on this one. fair catch signal for and take it. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back is Minshew. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Minshew. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
On the ground, this is White. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Second down and 3. Another run here with White. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Minshew to the air on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
They'll run with White. Powering forward. He's in. Zamir White, touchdown Las Vegas.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3, so they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Carlson's kick is good, and the Raiders are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Carr. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second down, Carr. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
First down throw for Carr. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Throwing is Carr. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. More from New Orleans after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Carr. Pass is caught by Olave.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Abdullah now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Well, Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a run with Madison. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Willie Gay with the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, it's White. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
On 1st down, right back to White. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Willie Gay with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with White. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Demario Davis there on the play. Third and 5. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On the handoff, it's White. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Saints offense ready to get back to work. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's Kamara. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Carr. That one caught by Wilson. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 1st down, Carr. Throw right side to Olave. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. They'll go again here with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Carr working out of the gun. And this will be incomplete.
They don't end up winning this game, Mike. They're going to look back on that missed throw as being really the biggest reason why. If they're just able to connect on that play, not only is it a big play, but I think they find themselves with an opportunity for a walk-off touchdown.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start out First down and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On the handoff, it's Madison. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. On the give, this is Kamara. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. To throw is Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and R. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Set to go now on first and 10. Carr to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Carr now on second down. That one knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's across midfield, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have a Saints first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
The home team's offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr. He'll check this down to the running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back is Carr. He'll get this out to his running back. And this is not what they were hoping for. He is out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
And that one joints off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Saints going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, Minshew. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Minshew out of the pistol here. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Raiders. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Abdullah now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. Minshew now to throw on 1st and... nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here's a give up the middle with White, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing is Minshew. He connects with the open man. That's Myers. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders make the lead 4. It is 17-13. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, it's Williams. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. This one on target to Olave. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
3rd and 6. Carr. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
It's a give now to Kamara. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The tight end Moreau is in motion. On the ground, it is Jamal Williams. He is in. Jamal Williams. Touchdown, Saints. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with White. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third down, 3 to go. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers.
This play is actually really well defended here, but I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's White. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. Another run here with White. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Williams now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They motion the slot man left. They run on the jet sweep. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They put Wilson in motion. Now a give running left with Kamara. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 7-yard line. It is a big play on 1st down. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
2nd down, Carr. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Cedric Wilson. Touchdown, New Orleans.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's McAllister to return. Return up near the 30-yard line, but that penalty marker could impact the spot. Let's get the call. First and 10. Turner goes in motion. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. That one into the hands of Turner. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
On first down, here's Minshew. He gets this one to Tucker. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Man in motion here is Tucker. Throwing on first and 10, it's Minshew. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. They'll come to the line now on second and 2. To throw once more. Here's Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Zamir White, touchdown Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. He'll run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll keep it on the ground. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll run here. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll be taken down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll stick to the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. Here comes White on the toss right. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Minshew gonna look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
He'll try to run with White. And he will score again. Zamir White, touchdown Vegas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll go play action with Carr. That's deep for Olave. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can come.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Carr working out of the gun. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On first down, a run with Madison. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Here's a give up the middle with White, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Back is Minshew. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That gets him to 100 yards exactly after that reception and gets his team a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Man in motion here is Tucker. From the gun, here's Minshew. He'll run again.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. A give, and here's White. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll go again with White. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. The give to White. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to run with White, and he's into the end zone yet again. Zamir White, touchdown Las Vegas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Carr now to throw on 1st down. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Carr now on 2nd down. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
I think at this point in the game, prior to that 3rd down call, the coach is telling his quarterback, hey, you got 2 downs. This is 4 down territory, but that last completion, I think, saves him from having to make that decision, at least for the time being, barring any penalties. Now, they got 3 or 4 plays to try to end this one with a touchdown.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw from Carr. To the goal line and in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And he'll go down, back at the 4. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets to go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Shotgun snap and a give to White. Not much there, maybe a yard. The Raiders offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with great field position, a short field in fact, as they start with a 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the give, it's White. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, it's White. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one.